another vlog, another weekend vlog. We're just out running errands. We dropped off the comforters at the laundromat, and then we're in the drive-thru getting some lunch. We're gonna drop off the recyclables, just a lot of errands. We're gonna run by Patrick's house, and Marion's gonna try and fix his TV. There's also my favorite thrift store. There's a third store opening today, and so if we have time, maybe we'll run by there. I'm sure it's gonna be super crowded, so since today's the day, I might wait a week or so, but anyway, just a bunch of errands to run. It was like 66 degrees this morning. I had the doors open. It was absolutely beautiful, but it's super windy and there's a cold front blowing in. It's supposed to drop all day long, and yeah, it's gonna be cold again. I'm so over the cold. I think I'm totally over the cold. Also got my electricity bill this morning or yesterday, and it's insane. I'm thankful for a home and I'm thankful for heat, but those bills are crazy this time of year. So anyway, I'm ready for spring, ready for warm weather. Marion, you want to say hi? Hi. He's just in the background. Yeah, we're doing our traditional Saturday errands together. It's what we do. So anyway, thank you for being here, for clicking on this video. We don't really have any big plans this weekend, just typical, you know, getting things done, checking them off my list. Ooh, these are full. These are full. I think I'm going to do this one. Just to answer questions I get a lot. No, we do not have recycling pickup at our house, but they have these beautiful recycle bins that you can bring it to, so that's what we do. You actually can pay to have a service come out, but it's expensive, so clearly no one wants to pay that. That's the line of cars today, which is nice. I'm glad people are recycling. We recently got this 7 brew drive-through. Look at this. I mean, it's been here for like a month or two, but it's crazy. I know it's like a chain. They're actually opening a second one, but I don't drink coffee, so I don't get it. It's a crazy long line. I mean, it's like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's worth it, though. We are just sitting at Patrick's house. Marion's actually talking to him. He's trying to fix his Roku, but decided he needs a new Roku, so he's going to go pick that up. We are going to go to a new thrift store that's opening today. They're closing in 2 hours, though, so I don't even know if there's going to be anything. It's probably so picked through, but we're going to do that, and then we'll have to come back here so that Marion can hook up the Roku, and he says it could take like what are you doing? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, but I saw the look.
He said, if you get a Roku, you won't hate it.
Oh, a TV? Roku TV?
No. Well, no.
Yeah, that's what he's telling me. Roku TV. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. You should do what she says.
Great idea.
I do have.
Say hi, Patrick.
Welcome, y'all.
Welcome, y'all. So we're here, and if the parking lot's any indication of how busy it's going to be busy. Alright, y'all, it is 6 o'clock. I'm going to get home till after 5:30, but I'm making some of this market-sized sausage that I recently bought for the first time. I really loved it, so I'm making it to put on pizzas. We're going to have my buttercups being a stinker getting into my mom's stuff. Uh-oh. I got these naan bread at Sam's, so we're gonna, I usually like to get garlic, but they didn't have garlic, so, and it was cheaper than Aldi, so I'm gonna make pizzas with that tonight. So we went to Mission Thrift, and it was unfortunately just clothes, shoes, and books, and they only had 2 dressing room stalls, so it was crazy. Obviously their grand opening and a Saturday, so I'm gonna come back when I'm by myself, you know, like during the week when maybe people are at work. But I do want to show you, we went to a Goodwill that was close by, and I'll show you real quick what I got. So I picked up this mirror. It was less than $5, $4.79. It's real heavy. Buttercup, leave him alone. And I'm going to put this in my room. I've been looking for a different mirror for my bedroom, but I'll show you that later. Alright y'all, it is the next day, it is Sunday, and this is my church OOTD. It is so cold today, it's in the 30s, so I'm wearing pants and a sweater. This is a nice warm sweater. I also have my Ana Luisa jewelry on. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in Ana Luisa. I love my jewelry from them. Also the earrings. They're just so pretty. They're always the ones I gravitate to. But I did have a question recently I read in my comment section, and it was someone asking, why do I not wear a dress to church? That she said she was raised that way. And my personal belief is that God wants you at church even if you're not wearing a dress, and he's more concerned with your heart than what you're wearing. And obviously you need to be modest and you need to be dressing for the weather, and that is why I'm wearing a sweater and pants. And I do wear dresses a whole lot of the year when it's warm enough, but I don't wear them when it's freezing. I want to be warm. And at our church you can show up in, you know, an evening gown, or you can show up in shorts and flip-flops and you're welcome. So that's just kind of like churches I've always gone to have been that way. So that is my personal belief, but I respect your opinion. And you know what, as long as you're at church, it don't matter to me what you're wearing. I know God feels the same way. He just wants you to be at church. You know, all are welcome. So all are definitely welcome at our church, no matter what you're wearing. So that's why I wear pants in the winter, because it is cold. But I do like to look nice. I don't wear, you know, my typical house cleaning clothes and stuff. And I do put on makeup and fix my hair and all that. So I do want to look presentable. Now I gotta decide which shoes to wear. It's definitely cold enough for boots, so I do not know. I do not know. It's the afternoon now. Do you need help?
No, I know how to use it.
It's 2:30. Jackson has to make croissants, homemade croissants for French class.
Yep.
So he's got his ingredients in here. If they turn out, I'll link the recipe down below. I think he just looked online and found a recipe. But yeah, we went to church and had lunch. Got some frozen Cokes on the way home, and I've got a lot of laundry. I actually don't have a ton of cleaning to do today. I'm just kind of like wanting to not do a lot today. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do a lot more of my cleaning. But these animals are just everywhere, and they're going... Everybody's so needy. Everybody's needy. Chloe. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're everywhere. Do y'all really want to go back out? You just went out. Okay. But when Buttercup goes out, she attacks them. Buttercup, where's your stick? Come on, Belle. Let's go find your stick. She is absolutely nuts. Oh my goodness. Look, you got your stick? Ah, oh my gosh! Okay. Uh-oh, we broke it. Can't wait for warm weather and green grass and the swimming pool. Oh my goodness. Also, we had one casualty to our windstorm last night. And we've been drying Jackson's comforter out here. So this is nice and dry, ready to shake it off and take it in. Jackson has, for French class, he has to make croissants, homemade croissants. And he was working on that, and then they have to rise for 2 hours, so he left and he's going to come back later. But the dough is super hard and tough, and I'm not convinced he did the right measurements. He says he did, so, but I've got laundry in the washer and the dryer. I've just been, it's kind of loud in there. I've been trying to clean up with 3 dogs. It's just constant, and 2 cats. It's just constant, constant messes. I don't know how many messes I've cleaned up today, but I think I'm not like feeling real motivated today. Every time I sit down, I have a little sidekick every single time. Buttercup. Oh, Belle's outside. I can't forget. I want to paint my mirror today and hang that in my room. See if I like that. Also, if you saw this video where I put this up here, I think this is so pretty. I love it so much. I love my hutch. I don't know if I've ever loved it more, except like at Christmas time. I love all the white pictures, so I'm on the lookout for more white pictures. Something about the white with the green. I just think it's beautiful. So I love that I finally have something I like over here. I always wanted to just keep it one way and then just add in, like for Easter, add a few bunnies or whatever, like not just have to redo the whole thing every time and then not really be happy with how it is, you know. So this is just my everyday. I love it so very much. So I hope you saw that video. But I need to get in here and make my bed, and this is the mirror that I have that I bought at Home Goods, I think, and I painted it like gold. I put some, it was gold. It was already black with gold, but then I put extra gold on it just to make it a little bit prettier. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this. I'm going to try and find a place for it. But this has screws on the wall where we had another heavy mirror up here, and I think the new one will perfectly fit on those. So I'm going to actually hang it up and see if I like it. You can see it next to my dresser, what it looks like, but I really do think I want to paint it gold. It's definitely gonna have to be moved over just a little bit, but I definitely want to paint it gold. I think that'll make it pop. So I'll just get married to move that screw over just a little bit. Oh gosh, that is heavy. All right, so I'm going to paint this antique gold, and the lighting is crazy down here. If you watched me paint this, I guess in my last video, this is the same paint, so that'll be the difference. It's not a huge difference, but I'm going to paint that on. I'm going to tape it off, and then once everything's dry, then I'll clean the mirror because it's pretty dirty. 2 hours since Jackson made this, and it is not rising at all. It's real hard. I'm not sure what he did, but I am just going to redo that first part to see if it looks different than this. So, and it was supposed to rise for 2 hours, so now we're going to have to wait even longer. You know, it's going to be later before it's finished, but that is just not right. So I'm not sure. He says he followed the recipe, so I'm going to follow the recipe too, see if I get the same results. But first of all, I'm just dissolving the yeast in the water. We've got 4 more minutes, and then we'll add the rest and see if it looks different. Alright, that's what mine looks like. This is what his batch looked like. So I'm gonna say that I think maybe his butter was cold, and I think that could be part of the problem. But this is smooth, and this is definitely gonna rise. So we're gonna cover that up, and that's gotta rise for 2 hours, and then I'll let him take over from there. I'm not exactly sure what he did wrong, other than his butter was not room temperature, and that can definitely make it too stiff. So we'll let that rise. Alright, this is 2 hours later. It's definitely gotten bigger. It's not, I wouldn't say it's double, but definitely looks better than that first batch. So Jackson's gonna, I'm not sure what the next step is. He's got the recipe. So the croissants are about to go in the oven, and then they have to cook for 25 minutes. So it's like 10 something. So I told Jackson it's going to take him till bedtime to get them done. It was so many steps, so much work. Hopefully they taste good. But I got this painted, and it is dry, and I do think it's beautiful. Love the gold. But you'll have to come back for my next video, because I'm not going to have it hung tonight, because I'm going to have to get Mary to move one of the screws over. I'm not exactly sure where to put it. I'm going to have him show me where to put the screws, because the hanger, it was like sitting crooked. I'm not sure. But I definitely love the gold. I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off, and then I'll clean it really good. So make sure that you come back for that next video so you can see where that's going to go. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. I'll show you what the croissants look like when they're done. But I hope that you enjoyed this very random weekend vlog. Thanks for coming back. I love you guys. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.